Safe Schools, Healthy Students is a national initiative. The centerpiece of the program are 2 new school-based mental health clinics. The district and all the partners share the common goal to make sure that these kids can stay in school and succeed in school.
I think having access to mental health services within the school is a huge key.
We get a lot of students that might be having trouble academically, they have truancy issues, they might have behavioral problems in the classroom.
That might be acting out, being very defiant, oppositional.
They're real flexible, and like when you have a problem, they get to the root of that problem.
We are not here to label their kids.
Whenever you're having a problem with something, they will help you.
The youth are really struggling in the city. They're reporting directly to me that their friends are being stabbed, that they don't know how to get out of the gang they're in.
One of the most astounding statistics was the percentage of high school students who said that they had considered suicide. The rates far exceeded state averages and were really quite alarming.
I felt alone like a lot of times, and I'm stuck on this, stuck on that, humiliated, frustrated. I'm like, oh, A+ is right there, right there.
So it's a benefit for our students to be able to access the program anytime during the day.
Well, we've definitely seen an improvement in the environment in the school district itself. We've seen improvement with our children as far as their attendance and their academic skills and ability.
With the introduction of the GRADE program, it allows us to have dialogue with these students. We actually build up a really good rapport relationship.
Sometimes people are reluctant or afraid to ask for help when they're in a situation because they're afraid that maybe their best interests wouldn't be in mind or that there would be some type of repercussion.
It's important to trust her because if I didn't trust her, then there would be no point of going to A+.
They have groups where, you can come talk, vent about basically anything.
He seems to be more patient with me, and I'm also hearing from the teachers that, he's calming down and he's thinking, he's not just reacting.
They changed my whole mood, and I come back with a good attitude. I'm ready to do my work. I'm on the ball.
We don't want youth and children to be placed in psychiatric hospitals or residential programs. We want to work with them in the community.
The A+ program is actually a good place with setting there, staging there.
I don't feel scared to go to them about anything. I'm not afraid to open up in front of them, say how I want to feel.
We do have a set target population that the grant is addressing. It's 9th grade repeaters and 10th graders returning from Harriet Gibbons. At North Albany Academy, we're mostly focusing on middle school students.
A lot of the students we get, a lot of the kids we get, they have a history of failing in school, and that creates a lot of anxiety for them.
I really feel it's important that if you are struggling and you don't know where you should go for support or guidance, we have this wonderful Safe Schools, Healthy Students initiative, and under the guise of that, we have the A+ clinic.
And A+ affords us an additional set of hands and ears in terms of dealing with kids at risk.
I just thought it was just a place to go where they help me with my schoolwork. I thought it was going to be boring. And then I started to get into the A+ program.
I think it's important that he has an outlet to go to other than myself, because you're a parent and sometimes you really don't feel comfortable talking with that parent, and you may feel a little bit more comfortable, especially being a boy, talking to another male.
There is a correlation between that because students who are at risk have a low trust for any authority figure, and that includes the ultimate authority figures in their life, and that would be their parents.
A win in the program really is that the youth is engaging in treatment, that they're participating in regular therapy sessions.
Personally, I measure success just based on the teacher comments, parent satisfaction. That I think that we have done something to alleviate the stress that the parents were feeling.
It's about you, the family, it's about you, the youth, and it's your treatment, and we need to hear what you need
you get to know the children and families on a level that is probably close to a friendship in some ways. I mean, you always have to maintain a relationship of professionalism, but it also helps to be able to break those barriers a little bit.
I think it's necessary because we can never have too many mental health professionals.
It's a big help to not only your child that's involved with it, but the rest of your family.
A win for me is the smiles. That's always a win for me. To see the kids getting out of school and you see them happy and they're talking about what they're going to do for the weekend, or you hear the positive interactions going on with the kids, that's always a win.